sometimes you need a more powerful message than just words, because words aren't really getting us anywhere.
Well, and you're starting to see that happen, because you see the players who were abused take to Twitter to say, thanks so much for the support, terrible night for Bulgaria, they should be embarrassed, yada yada yada.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, it's not like, respectfully, like that is not doing that. Is like that addresses Twitter, right? That's, you're talking about someone who has to be following your feed in the first place to understand your message. The message, the same message that is blasted over the world, which is by the racist chant, needs to be reacted with the powerful message of saying, we refuse to play in this environment. And that captain should have led his team off of that pitch and said, as a team, we united refuse to tolerate this. And your research said, does that translate into real life? What would should that be the same sort of thing in the workplace environment? Well, we have to, as a country and as a society, we have to look ourselves in the mirror and say, what do we accept to be acceptable behaviour? Now, as I said to him, I'm black and I work in a predominantly white environment, and there is a line between bullying and between bantering. There's a line between what's a joke and what is a joke amongst friends, amongst a workplace culture, and then there is a line, and then there is what is out and outright racism or homophobia, and it's up to upstanding people to sit down and say, well, no, that's not okay. And, if you want to, if you continue to stay in that sort of environment, you are condoning that sort of behaviour. And, we have to draw a line somewhere, and that has to be by actions now. Because, someone you mentioned on a message earlier, I don't like this whole, Brexit turn this country into expletive narrative, but it does feel like we've gone back sort of 15 years, back 15, 20 years, where, it's not even political correctness, it's just politeness, the things that you didn't need to say to people to make your point. I think just seems to be okay, conversation in every sort of stream. So I just think it's a shame, and I just think that football needs to get with the times, and sport is so progressive now, and football's just this thing that's still left in the dark ages. It's enough.
I think Darren, you're absolutely right about the politeness point. I think there is a general lack of it at the moment. It seems to have disappeared, and people feel because they move from the social media environment of anonymously just pumping out troll stuff to people, and then they feel that they're emboldened to do that in the real world as well. But the point that I'm still struggling with, from your side of the argument on this, is if we're saying that this is the most horrendous abuse that England players have suffered on their travels around the world, the most horrendous racism that they've suffered, and they didn't walk off, at what stage are they ever going to walk off and not, as you say, entertain the oppressors?